All right, which choice most logically completes the text? So we're gonna just need to read this and kind of follow the conclusion where it seems to be naturally leading. So we're gonna have to come up with a conclusion that's not necessarily explicitly stated, but it should make logical sense. It's just like a logic question. Several artworks found among the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Pompeii depict a female figure fishing with a cupid nearby. Some scholars have asserted that the figure is the goddess Venus, since she is known to have been linked with cupids in Roman culture. But University of Leicester archaeologist Carla Brain suggests that cupids may have also been associated with fishing generally. Okay, so they have two different ideas, right? The cupids are Venus, but the cupids could be fishing. The fact that a cupid is shown near the female figure, therefore, female figure fishing with a cupid nearby. So the fact that a cupid is shown near the female figure, therefore, I don't know, has multiple meanings? Has multiple meanings, or could be just about fishing. It seems like maybe the fishing is the more important thing because that's what they're getting to with Carla Brain. I don't know. I don't really know where this is going. Let's see if the choices help me at all. Is not conclusive evidence that the figure is Venus. Yeah, so the fact that a cupid is shown near the female figure, therefore, is not conclusive evidence that the figure is Venus. So that has more to do with my my first idea, that it has these multiple possibilities, right? It's not conclusive, meaning it's not definitive. It's not proven that it has to do with Venus. That makes sense. B suggests that Venus was often depicted fishing. Well, no, they don't say that. So they're trying to say these are two different possibilities of what the cupid means, not that the Venus and the fishing go together, right? So to be careful here, they're flipping the passage. The passage is saying there's two possibilities. This choice is saying really those things are kind of merging back together. That's not what this is going for. I also have a problem with the word often. This is a couple of problems that I normally see in wrong answer choices. First of all, it's kind of adding this element of time and how frequently something happens, right? It happens often. I don't know. I need evidence of that. That's a very strong word. And the reason that's so strong is basically what we're doing here is we have a little bit of what I call like, I would say small to big confusion or trap, right? Small to big, right? What do we have? We have one female figure with a cupid nearby, right? One, or it says several artworks, but okay, it's several artworks in one place, Pompeii, right? So this is one example. And now choice B is turning that into just a general claim about all Venuses and fishes. So that's a big claim, right? We don't know what it's like in other cities. We don't know what it was like at other times, right? So we have to be careful that we don't take this specific example and blow it up into something much bigger. We don't have that kind of conclusion. Let's look at C. Eliminates the possibility that the figure is Venus. No. That's very, very strong. Eliminate is basically saying no, that can't happen at all. This is another common problem with kind of these wrong answers on the SATs. It's trying to quantify something. This is basically saying the number zero, right? There's zero possibility that it is Venus, and that's not what they're saying here. They're just saying there's multiple possibilities. We don't really know what it is, but to get to zero is very, very strong. Even if you thought that was plausible, you really should stay away from choices like that unless you have no other choice, because they're just consistently wrong on the SAT. We have to be careful of things that quantify stuff in that way. D, it would be difficult to account for if the figure is not Venus. No, it's not difficult. They just said it could be about fishing. So it's not difficult. It has this other possibility. Carla Brain has another theory, so it's not difficult. Seems to have come up with that theory pretty easily. So A is what I thought it was going to be, and it ends up being right. That's just what they're saying. There could be a couple of things we don't really know, and that's okay. Sometimes in science we don't know things. We just have to be like, all right, could be this, could be that. Let's move on. And so in that spirit, yeah, it's definitely A here, because this passage's conclusion is that there's no conclusion, and that's okay. Just be okay with that.